Hey guys, thanks for coming to my channel. I appreciate you. I know I'm not supposed to be on here driving, but look, I have to, coming from a motivational standpoint, stop doing shit you don't want to do. You know what I mean? Like, anything. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Because when it involves other people, you're emitting a negative frequency. So you're just going to get that frequency back times 10. I didn't make this up. This is the universal laws. What you give out, you get back. That's what the real law of attraction is. What you put out, you're going to receive back. So if you're putting yourself in an environment where you are giving out a negative attitude, an attitude you don't want to be there, you're tired, you're frustrated, you're not making enough money, blah, blah, blah. If you cannot change your mindset, it's better just to not be there and let someone else who wants to be there fill that spot. And fill the spot you're really supposed to be filling. Because maybe a lot of times, I danced for a little while in a club, not like ballet and shit. And I always felt out of place because it wasn't my place to fill. And if you don't move from the places that you're not really supposed to be, then you'll never fill this place that you're supposed to fill. And so, like, you're doing a disservice to yourself and to humanity, your children, everybody, by not being yourself. A part of being yourself is being in the places that you're supposed to be. So I pray that anybody seeing this will affirm and agree that I am always in the right place at the right time, always in the perfect place at the perfect time, so that whatever places that are not right for you and are not perfect for you, you will be detracted from. Because today, for my friend and I to go to a restaurant and a young hip spot, for a younger crowd, Sunday fun day type deal, and to not be greeted, to not get drinks in a timely manner. Not the food, because the server can't control that, but you can control your attitude. 9 times out of 10, that's the only thing that you can control, and then stuff either gets better or worse from there. It either goes up or it goes down. And if it doesn't go anywhere, then, what do they say? That's the devil's playground. So that's negative too. Stagnancy is also negative. Rest is good. Rest is positive. Stagnancy is negative. So my whole point of this right now is do what you love to do. Be who you love to be. Put yourself in environments that make you shine. But it also does have to start from within. If you're not happy in parts of your life, it's going to show in other areas. But if it's affecting your livelihood, that's a huge problem. It's one thing to have a bad attitude, and all that. But when this is your job, it don't make much sense. It doesn't make sense. And I'm not bashing, because I know everybody has bad days. People go through stuff. People could have just lost their mom, their dad, their child. And that's why it's so important to do stuff you love to do. Because even when it gets hard, it's still worth it. Or do stuff that's worth it for you to do. But it ain't going to be worth it without a good attitude. It's not going to be worth it. Because if I'm a server, and I actually am a server sometimes. If I'm a server and I go to work with a negative attitude, or if I'm tired and I don't figure out how to transmute that into, yes, I'm tired, but I'm still happy to be here because this is how I pay for stuff that I like, stuff that I need. If I emit positive energy, I'm gonna make money. I'm gonna be successful. Because my attitude determines my latitude. It determines how far up I go. If you do hair, you need to make sure you're in the best moods when you're doing hair. You're healing people, you're touching people, you're transferring energy. And if they aren't aware of how to hone and own their own, they definitely taking on yours, positive or negative, and then going out and spreading it. As a fire sign, as an angry Black woman, as somebody from the east side of San Antonio, I can be and have negative frequencies pretty easily if I don't check it. So I know. But I also have been able to see the big, huge difference in my life from just tipping the scale. Nobody's asking people to be perfect. Nobody's asking people not to have emotions that are not positive, because they're necessary. They're necessary for growth. They're necessary to capture your attention. They're necessary to tell you when something needs to be adjusted, changed. They're necessary. You gotta have your feelings. We live in a feeling world. We feel everything, you know? Like when something happens and it gives you chills. That's how we navigate through life, is with our feelings. Like when you have a gut feeling, right? But if we're tired, if we are drained, if we don't recharge, if we are unhappy, if we are unfriendly, then those feelings just manifest, positive or negative. And y'all know I'm off the top of the dome with these videos, and sometimes I be a little spacey, so I might lose my train of thought. But people have to understand that how you feel controls your whole life. So you got to control your feelings. And if you get to a place where I'm controlling my feelings, but I still don't like the way I feel, walk away. Walk away and do some deep soul searching of where you are supposed to be. Because everybody has something that they're meant to be doing in this lifetime. And everything has an expiration date except for honey. So figure it out. Figure out why you're mean and abrasive. And if it's external, hello. If it's internal, hello. Because it just keeps going around and going around and going around. Have you ever noticed that when you are having like a bad day, if you don't stop and reset, either take a nap or have a change of heart, it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And that's how this planet is. When people keep saying, oh, times keep getting worse and worse and worse, because people just keep wanting to be stuck on jealousy, hate, envy, frustration, fear. And if it just keeps going out, then it's just going to keep coming back. And that's what life becomes for some people. So do more things that make you happy. If you are stuck in a job that does not make you happy, then you need to stay focused on what happiness it brings, whether it be the happiness of having your own place to stay, driving your own car, taking care of your child, you know, having braces, keeping your hair done. Focus on the end. If where you're at, you can't find happiness there, because this is a serious issue. Feelings are a serious business. I'll leave y'all with that. Have a blessed day. Bye.